Test, test. Ready to roll? Be ready with the AV, guys. Hello, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, welcome to this beautiful, wonderful event. I'm Sharon Amer, and it's my pleasure to welcome you all to PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship. This is the 7th edition, my dear friends. Then again, this championship is just not a platform to promote a sport. It is a mission to empower our little ones with bigger dreams. Since its inception in 2015, PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship has seen more than 40,000 participants moving closer to their dreams with around 30,000 matches held over the years. Indeed, it is a proud moment. Yes, moving forward. In 2022, we accomplished the unimaginable by creating a world record for the highest number of kids participating in a PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship. And therefore, today, we are here all set to kickstart the 7th edition of PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship. Yes, we can clap for that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I would now like to invite Mr. Ashish Kumar Srivastava, Managing Director and CEO, PNB MetLife, India Insurance Company Limited, Mr. Samir Bansal, Chief Distribution Officer, PNB MetLife, and Mr. Saurabh Lotia, Marketing Head, PNB MetLife, to please join us here on stage. Bouquets. Yes. I now invite Arpan to please step forward and present the bouquets to Mr. Ashish, Mr. Samir, and Mr. Saurabh. Thank you so much, Arpan. It's first Mr. Ashish, then it's Mr. Samir Bansal, and then Mr. Saurabh. Yes, hello everyone. We'll be starting in 5 minutes from now. So request everybody to kindly please make yourselves comfortable and to also keep your cameras ready in action mode. And would also request you to kindly please place your mobile phones on the silent mode so that we can focus on the program here today. So yes, my dear friends, in 5 minutes from now, we'll be beginning this wonderful event. Thank you. Text. Andarki Namaskaram. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends from press and media. I'm Sharon Amer, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the 7th edition of PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, this championship is not just a platform to promote a sport. It is a mission to empower our little ones with bigger dreams. Since its inception in 2015, PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship has seen more than 40,000 participants moving closer to their dreams with around 30,000 matches held over the years. And in 2022, we accomplished the unimaginable by creating a world record for the highest number of kids participating in a PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship. And therefore, today, we're here all set to kickstart the 7th edition of PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship. Let's clap for that, ladies and gentlemen. I would now like to invite Mr. Ashish Kumar Srivastava, Managing Director and CEO, PNB MetLife India Insurance Company Limited. Please, sir, if you can come onto the stage. Thank you. Mr. Sameer Bansal, Chief Distribution Officer, PNB MetLife. I request you, sir, to please come onto the stage. And Mr. Saurabh Lotia, Marketing Head, PNB MetLife. Please, sir, if you can join us on stage. I now request Ms. Arpan Gujral, Head of Corporate Communication, PNB MetLife, to please present floral bouquets to our dignitaries present here on stage. Ms. Arpan, along with our dignitaries, can we have a photo opportunity, please? Thank you so much, dignitaries. Thank you so much, Ms. Arpan, for doing the honors. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have talked so much already about PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship. Now it's time to take a good look at the audio-visual presentation to get to know more about PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship's illustrious journey so far. Can we have the AV, please?
At PNB MetLife, we believe that practice makes champions. The PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship not only creates champions of a sport, but champions of health. Promoting health and fitness amongst kids, the initiative aims to discover, nurture, and transform India's young badminton players and talent, and build a strong base of future stars in the country. Since our launch in 2015, JBC has unearthed and empowered some of India's best budding shuttlers. Now trained, These 7 to 17-year-olds are ready to take on the professional competition and realize their dream of being a sports star. Starting in 4 cities, JBC grew to a presence in 8 cities over the next 2 years. In the years 2018 and 2019, JBC forged ahead, making its mark in 10 cities each year. 2019 also saw the launch of JBC Bootcamp, an online badminton academy to provide professional training by top experts. In 2020 and 2021, when the world came to a standstill, we continued the JBC journey through PNB MetLife JBC Dugout, a virtual badminton event that brought together champions and experts to educate and train young aspirants to stay connected with the sport and keep their morale high. And in 2022, we made a powerful comeback by expanding our reach across 12 states through strategic partnership with state badminton associations. Our efforts resulted in 8,031 registrations, marking a significant achievement. The figures speak for themselves. This action-packed journey has so far had over 40,000 participants and held over 30,000 matches in a span of 8 years. 2022 also saw one of our biggest achievements. For the most kids participating in a junior badminton championship, as per the World Record Certification Agency. And now, we are heading towards the beginning of JBC 2023 from September 15th. To be held across 10 states including Assam, Telangana, Kerala, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Jharkhand, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Delhi. From its inception till the year 2022, the tournament has witnessed massive reach with coverage and engagement across various media, with support from some of our country's renowned badminton stars like PV Sindhu, Prakash Padukone, Ashwini Punappa, Vimal Kumar, Chetan Anand. In line with PNB MetLife's brand purpose of Karo Bade Sapno Ki Tayari, the Junior Badminton Championship will continue its journey of transforming lives by guiding and nurturing children to fulfill their big dreams. Come, let's set the stage for tomorrow's champions today. An initiative by PNB MetLife.
What an illustrious journey so far, ladies and gentlemen. That, yes, deserves a round of applause. At PNB MetLife, we believe that in order to achieve bigger dreams, you need to have better preparation, a more solid support system. And who can be a better support for a child than a mentor? From Guru Dronacharya, teaching Arjun how to perfect his aim, to Mr. Ramakant Achrekar coaching a young Sachin Tendulkar to be a world champion. We have seen what difference mentors can make to our lives. A mentor pulls us up. A mentor makes us push harder. A mentor makes the prep harder so that the game looks easier. A mentor shows us the way and often the mirror. And with this thought in mind, this year, we are introducing mentors for our PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship participants who will guide, train, and inspire these kids to achieve their big dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a short audio-visual presentation on our mentors. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome our mentors this season, Mr. Chirag Chandrasekhar Shetty and Mr. Satvik Sairaj Ranki Reddy, Arjuna awardees, BWF Rank 2 and the winners at Commonwealth Games. What a proud moment to have. Yes, such wonderful, talented players amongst us here today. Welcome, Mr. Chirag and Mr. Satvik. It's indeed our privilege to have you both mentor these kids into the champions of tomorrow. Floral bouquets being presented to our mentors. And now that, yes, our mentors are here, we can have a photo opportunity along with our dignitaries here on stage. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are Indians and we believe that before we begin any auspicious program, we seek the blessings of divine through lamp lighting ceremony. So I request all our dignitaries to please proceed for the lamp lighting ceremony. Yes, we can pose near the lamp for a photo opportunity, signifying the auspicious lamp lighting ceremony. And then again, ladies and gentlemen, here we announce the PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship 2023 Open. Yes, thank you so much, dignitaries, for doing the honors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I invite Mr. Ashish Kumar Srivastava, Managing Director and CEO, PNB MetLife India Insurance Company Limited, to kindly address the August gathering.
So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Incredibly proud to be here today, on to sort of start the 7th edition of PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship. So while I welcome all of you, thanks for your time. This is something which is our commitment, PNB MetLife's commitment to the society, to the community at large. And I'm happy that we have all of you participating in this journey. Let me start. Of course, they need no introduction, but we are extremely happy to have Satvik and Chirag as as mentors for this edition. They're just cracking the scene. World number 2 Arjuna awardees. This year has been fantastic, and I'm so glad that we have these champions here, and they will help all the young aspirants, the participants in JBC, and I'm sure they will gain immensely, from all the the experience that these two are sort of gaining now. if you see their journey, and I'm sure, you would have, all of you are as proud as I am of them representing India, and see the dedication, the passion that they display, the hard work that they put in to sort of bring the India flag up in every, almost every game that they participate. So really, really very happy to have you here today. So as you know, PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship, this is, we started this around 7 years back. We've had 6 editions so far. This is, what we now call, we don't call it a sporting event now. We say that this is an event which is nurturing young talent, which is, inspiring people to dream big. This is so much in line with our vision of Karo Bade Sapnon Ki Tayari. And as I said, I'm so glad that we are now opening the 7th edition of this tournament. And we've been lucky, as you have seen, we've been lucky, we've been fortunate to have a lot of big names supporting this, this Junior Badminton Championship, starting from Prakash Padukone, Ashwini Punappa, B.V. Sindhu, of course, continues, to be our brand ambassador. We have Vimal Kumar, we have, Chetan Anand, and a host of others who've supported this initiative, and we are very thankful to them. Also, as you noticed, they've helped us have this very innovative online boot camp, which is now helping kids, helping new aspirants, the young talent to gain insights into the game, and as I call it, tips and tricks of the game, so that tomorrow some of them can be sitting here on the stage, with us. And I know today is a day to interact with Chirag and Satvik, so I'm not going to take too much time. In my closing, I would say, let all the young aspirants, the young talent which is starting to play. In fact, today we've started Guwahati. The tournament is on, and I wish them all best of luck. I'm sure they will play their hearts out. They will dream big, and we are there. PNB MetLife is there to support them. Let the games begin. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for the inspiring words, and thank you for sharing valuable insights with us here today. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Mr. Saurabh Lotia, Marketing Head, PNB MetLife, to join us here for a candid chat with our esteemed guest mentors.
Thank you, sir. I just request Chirag and Satvik also to pick up the mic so that they can absolutely smash today's gathering. But we are honored, Satvik, Chirag, to have you as mentors for our budding badminton players. And I think the way you are doing India proud, they will learn immensely from your personal as well as personal tips. Your mentorship can, like Ashi said, guide some of those kids to be sitting not only on this stage, but also sitting and standing on various medal podiums, meaning winning medals for the country. So we're going to do this very, very quick and candid conversation with you. And we will say is, dil se baat karna. Don't hold yourself back. So our first question to you, you both have achieved remarkable success, and from a young, very, very young age. So we are very curious to know, what are your success mantras? How did you reach where you have reached today?
Firstly, thank you for having us here. I think it's really good to be part of the PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championships as mentors. I think, to answer your question, my success mantra, or our success mantra, would be that we take both wins and losses in the same manner. There will be hardships on your way, but the most important thing is to keep your head down and work as much as you can, and the wins and losses will, if you play well, your wins will come, but if you lose, then there's always a learning to it. So I think that is what our success mantra is.
Thank you, Chirag. Very, very interesting thing. I could clearly hear staying humble, humility, and there are no wins or losses, like I heard you say. There are only wins or learnings for you whenever you play a match. So Satvik, since your mother is here, what do you think is the role that the family has played for you, or for both of you, in being where you are?
I think because of them we are here. They never put pressure on us, as in for Chirag as well, for me as well. So I'm very close to Chirag's father and mother as well. And they always encourage us no matter what, we win or lose. So sometimes my mother calls me and tells like, हर बार तू ही जीतना है क्या, वो लोग को भी जीतना चाहिए. Like उनका मदर भी प्रे करते हैं, उनका फादर भी प्रे करते हैं, वो लोग को भी जीतना है. So it's not like every time you are winning, so it's okay. Sometimes they will also win, sometimes you will also win. So they never put me in a pressure situation. My only duty was to go there and have fun. I came in a very engaged to the academy. So from that time, my duty was only play. There is nothing else apart from the play. So that made my job much more easier. And I just focused on the game, no matter what, we win or lose. They keep on supporting us. My brother was a key role. He was supporting me all the time. And I think still now, like sometimes we win in the first round, sometimes we win big tournaments. They remain the same. The support is the same. They don't think like, "Tu jeet gaya kya, next tournament haar gaya." They never say that. They keep on supporting us.
Well, very well. Thank you, ma'am, for raising such lovely boys and giving them the love. And most importantly, the message for all parents: let your kids enjoy. Don't put pressure on them. Let them enjoy. So Chirag, when you come here in Hyderabad, do you stay in a hotel or do you stay at Satvik's place?
I stay at the academy.
Okay.
Back in the lockdown situation, I actually stayed with him for a good couple of months. But usually when I'm in Hyderabad, I stay at the academy.
Okay, very nice. So what is your favorite dish that ma'am cooks for you?
Oh, I have not had yet. Because I've had more of Satvik's dishes a lot of times actually. So during the lockdown he used to cook, and he's quite a good cook, and I'm quite a good eater. If that's a word.
So यहाँ पे भी partnership है. So not many know, Ashish, that you were also an avid badminton player. Now leading a big organization. How do you think your learnings on the court have helped you in your leadership position as the MD and CEO of PNB MetLife?
Thank you. So, Saurabh, you remind me of my younger days, but, thanks for that. So I'll pick up from, what Chirag and, and Satvik were saying. The game gives you much more than, of course, you go there, enjoy, you compete, you're playing for the country in their case. It's what they are not telling you is the hard work, the dedication, the passion, and a lot other things which happen, the teamwork. And a lot of them can, then you can bring back to your organization. Starting with, of course, passion, dedication, whatever you do it well, and then the teamwork. Because in an organization, it's always about how do you win as an organization. And in PNB MetLife, we always talk about one of our values, which is succeeding together. So there is a lot that I've learned on the court, which I now can implement in the organization. The one other thing that they spoke about, and you picked it up very well, is whatever be the situation, be humble, accept both wins and defeat with humility. And again, that's been one of the things that I've learned, and which is why I think PNB MetLife is what it is today. So thank you for this question.
It's so lovely to hear both of you saying teamwork, and here in corporate life, a senior leader echoing that life in corporate world isn't very different from what it is in sports. So picking up from teamwork, now you are a team. We've seen you achieve so many incredible milestones. What do you think is the reason or essence of your partnership, and how this partnership has been forged to being such a successful athlete and such humble human beings in your real life?
Well, to answer that question, yes, I think teamwork is extremely important, whether it be in a sporting environment or in an organization like PNB MetLife. I think we as a pair started, I think, in 2016, and it's been 7 years now. And I think we had a fair share of difficulties initially. Both of us come from extremely different backgrounds, coming from different cultures, speaking different languages. So initially it was quite difficult, but as we started knowing each other better, and both of us had a common goal, that is to play badminton to the best of our abilities. And I think as we started growing, getting better in the game, we started spending a lot more time together off the court. And I think that really helped us perform well on court, because we became extremely good friends off the court. And I think that is what is one of the major things that is different between us and the rest of the pairs, I feel.
Very well said. So, Satvik, with such kind words that Chirag has said about you, I was very curious. Do you guys fight?
Never.
No?
Never.
Not on the stage.
We fight with opponents.
You fight with the opponents together. In a partnership, communication is very, very important. What role does communication play when you strategize to fight together with your opponents?
As Chirag said, like initially it was very difficult for me to talk to him or tell anything regarding the game. So I was kind of into a Telugu guy. I was used to, my ex-partner was a Telugu guy, so it's much more easier for me to randomly tell like what I'm doing on court, like in split second. To tell Chirag, I used to think like 3 seconds. हिंदी में क्या बोलना है इसको शेडी भाई आगे मारो या पीछे मारो मतलब क्या so is this the right word? I used to think before like 2-3 seconds before to tell him. Then slowly I just did okay. Then my communication became much better. Then we got very comfortable. Then now I can split second I will say like Shady bhai do this, Shady bhai do this, Shady bhai I'm doing here. So whatever I feel like. So I think the communication is a major role for us. I think that is a much more important thing. And we speak, whatever is there, we speak in front of us. We don't speak behind. Whatever, if any problem is there, we sit with coach, we talk to him, and we clear it off. If we are having any bad day or off day, if we are not playing good, so we figure it out there. And I think it's a main role for us to be here. I think it's a success mantra as well for us.
Very nice. Samir, partnerships and how they forged their partnership from initial challenges of communication to now everything wired to the brain or any part of the body. Now, as Chief Distribution Officer of a fairly large life insurance company, how do you see partnerships being a key part of forging a multi-diverse company for you?
Thanks for that question, Saurabh. So, just like in sports, in corporate world also partnerships matter a lot. And I think we are what we are today as PNB MetLife, one of the largest insurance company, one of the fastest growing insurance company. I will give a lot of credit to our partners for that. So as some of you might know, we have more than 19,500 valued partners in terms of advisors, financial advisors who sell our products. We also have around 14 bank partners who have access to almost 18,000 plus bank branches. And apart from this, we have 10,000 plus employees who together are taking this whole engine forward in a very big way. So partnerships plays a very, very critical role. And just like again in sports, where hard work and training and passion is very critical. Similarly, in our industry, in corporate life, ensuring that our salespeople are trained optimally for selling our products to the customers is very, very important. And that's exactly what we do throughout the year. And with a lot of passion and dedication, they are able to reach out to their customers to sell solutions, financial solutions across needs like child education, retirement, protection, and even long-term savings plans. So very, very critical, to have a good partnership and also to ensure that we don't fight. So that's exactly what our mantra is.
Thank you, Samir. And I can go on, but thank you, Chirag. Thank you, Satvik, Ashish, Samir, for having a candid conversation with us and sharing how partnerships, how support, how being humble transcends across whatever you do, be it sports, corporate world, parents, friends. I think that's so thank you so very much for being so candid about it. Now, I also wanted to draw everybody's attention to unveil what our boys and girls in the field are actually playing for. We've started our Guwahati edition, the first of the 10 cities where this year's JBC edition, the Junior Badminton Championship, is being done. So we will share with you the glittering trophy for which our boys and girls on the field are playing and sweating it out. So can we please have the trophy unveil? That's one. There are some fights worth fighting. This is one of those fights where our boys and girls are going to fight it out against each other, not with each other, and are going to vie for this lovely Champions Trophy across 5 categories for boys and girls. And I also wanted to share, we are now live. So there is the Guwahati edition, which is currently going live and is available digitally on our YouTube channel as well. And can we try and put up the live feed that we have from Guwahati and just try and give it our contribution and encourage some of the boys and girls who are playing?
Ready for the second set. Emily completely dominated the first one, winning it 11-0. Ready for the second set. I'm really struggling. So Emily has gone wide once.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a spectacular trophy, and all the champions, yes, that is worth playing for. And now I would request Mr. Samir Bansal, Chief Distribution Officer, PNB MetLife, to kindly please propose the word of thanks. Okay, yes. Can we have a photo opportunity along with the trophy first, and then we'll move into the vote of thanks. Yes, a big shout out to all the champions. Look at the trophy once again, my dear friends. It is spectacular and worth playing for. I now request Mr. Sameer Bansal to please take over and propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here today, this afternoon. Like you know, this is the 7th edition of the Junior Badminton Championship that PNB MetLife has sponsored way back in 2015. And over these 8 years, we only missed 2 years in between because of COVID. But all the years we have been conducting this tournament, and at a mega scale now. So as you saw the numbers, almost 40,000 children have participated over these years in this tournament, with 30,000 plus matches that have been played out at a very large scale in almost 10 cities of our country, leading to a world record of 8,031 children who participated last year. All this was not easy. This is a very difficult task to get to this scale, and there are a lot of people to thank for this journey. First of all, I would like to start with thanking the participants, all the participants or the 40,000 of them, their parents, for supporting this tournament all these years. Also want to thank all our mentors in all these years, starting from Mr. Prakash Padukone, PV Sindhu, Ashwini Ponappa, and now Satvik and Chirag. A big thanks to them, because of which we've been able to gather so many children on the court in these tournaments in a very big way. And when I thank the mentors, I also want to thank their mentors, which is the parents. Satvik's mother is here, even Chirag's brother is here today. So thank you to all of you to rally behind them and support them to make them what they are today. So it's incredible, so thank you for that. There are a lot of people involved from PNB MetLife and our partners who are responsible for getting this here. And, of course, the PNB MetLife staff, Amit Sinha, Saurabh, and everybody in marketing team. But I also must acknowledge, today I have got Prashant right here from Pravis team, who was actually the genesis of this tournament way back in 2015. So thank you, Prashant, and to your team for helping us to get to this stage. I just wish this tournament, is as successful as all the prior tournaments. We already have the world record in our name, so the only record that we got to break is our own, which we hope we will do in this tournament with mentors like Chirag and Satvik, and with what they've achieved. I'm sure there'll be more children who will come forward and want to participate in this tournament. So I look forward to that. And in the end, want to thank all of you, all the people from the media, to be here today, for covering this launch of this tournament. Thank you so much, and have a very good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sameer Bansal, there, ladies and gentlemen, proposing the vote of thanks. And now, my dear friends, this session is open for the press and the media to post their questions and queries. Once again, would like to introduce them as they are seated. From my left, yes, Mr. Saurabh Lotia, Marketing Head, PNB MetLife. Then we have Mr. Ashish Kumar Srivastava, Managing Director and CEO, PNB MetLife India Insurance Company Limited. And then we have our mentors, Mr. Satvik Sairaj Ranki Reddy and Mr. Chirag Chandrasekhar Shetty. And then to the last, Mr. Sameer Bansal, Chief Distribution Officer, PNB MetLife. Over to the press media for the press conference.
We are on it. We are preparing really well. Hopefully, we'll do much better than the last time.
So, any particular challenge you are looking at in the Asia? Any particular pairs that you think they pose challenge?
So I feel it's like mini Olympics. All the Asian Games is like doubles is very strong in Asia. So every team is a tough team for us. I mean, on the given day, if you perform really well, you are winning. Otherwise, it's 50-50 chance. So we don't take anyone light. And yeah, we wanted to do well, better than the last time. Last time we played for the first time. And again, after 4 years, we are here in a good position, and we don't want to think so much and put pressure on ourselves. We just want to go and have fun there.
Any one of you can answer this. After every tournament or after every game, you always get a chance to introspect yourself, your game and how you've played and everything. So looking back at all these years, how do you think both of you, you've achieved your personal goals, when you kind of started your journey, and what are your future targets?
Well, like over the years, obviously it's to, like I said before, to not really take both the wins and the losses in the same manner, and not to be really happy when you win and not to be extremely sad when you lose. And like I think it's a new day after a win or a lose, after a win or a loss, and I think we get back to work the very next day on the court. And I think it's a process, and I think as a pair we never really, I would say, think a lot about the winning tournaments as such. I think it's to enjoy the process that we are in, like to put in that hard work on the court, and I think the wins will eventually come. So I think that is, I think, which we've stuck through over the years, and I think the future targets obviously is to do well at the Asian Games, that is a week from now, and yeah, the ultimate goal is to perform well at the Olympics.
Is there a feeling that down the line as you approach Olympics that you will be more sorted out by all the opponents who will be lining up against you?
I feel all the games are very different from the other tournaments, as in Commonwealth Games, Asian Games, Olympic Games. It's a different feeling. Same opponents, but different approach, I feel. As in, we play really well in the Commonwealth Games or any major tournaments. We always give, I don't say 100%, like, I think we play more with heart in the bigger tournaments. As in, we play other tournaments with heart, but I feel major tournaments like World Championship or any Thomas Cup, all the major tournaments we play, we put more than 100% effort in the tournaments. And yeah, definitely Olympic Games, ultimate, everyone has a common goal there, want to perform well and win as many rounds as possible, go through to the end. And even for us, we are not thinking so much about it. We just want to take step by step. And once we are there, then we go all in.
Okay, given that you have a good run this year and becoming world number 2, do you see it as a pressure going into Asia, or it's a confidence booster for you? How do you see it?
I don't see numbers. I don't think we are 1 or 2 or 10. At the end of the day, we perform really well or not. I think it's a good thing to be on world number 2, because that shows our consistency at the top level. So we are playing really consistently there. So it feels great, but yeah, somewhere it feels little pressure. That 2 number keeps poking you all the time. When you sleep half an hour more, it'll wake you up. Don't be lazy, come. 1 is very near, so work little more hard. So it gives you little pressure to work really hard in a positive way. So I think it's a good sign for us.
And Chirag, what do you think of it?
Well, I personally enjoy being the underdog. I think that approach is a lot better, and I feel like Satvik said, we don't really go behind the numbers. Well, it obviously feels good being ranked number 2 in the world, but like the feeling wouldn't change if we are world number 1. I think we would prefer winning tournaments than chasing that number 1 ranking, and we want to I would be happy with being ranked 5 in the world and winning medals at the big events than being ranked number 1 in the world.
The last 2 or 3 tournaments, you had an early exit. So is that a matter of a concern going into a stage like the Asian Games? And what is that one area that you both are consciously working on in the national camp ahead of the Asian Games?
Yeah, the last tournament wasn't that the best at the China Open, but I feel we've had a couple of early round exits, like right before the Indonesia Open, at the Singapore Open where we lost in the first round, but eventually went on to win the title at Indonesia Open. So, like Satvik said, every match that you play at that level, even if it's the first round, you're playing against one of the best players in the world, and it's a very open field in the men's doubles event. So you have to take it one match at a time, and I feel if we are able to play anywhere close to our best, I think we'll be able to go further into the tournament. And I feel we don't really want to put too much pressure on ourselves, because I feel if we are, like I said, if we play and have fun on court, then eventually the results will be in our favor.
And to the organizers, can you give us more details about the Hyderabad leg? And just wanted to know whether the trophy is only for the winners of the city, or you will have competition among the winners from all cities together? Any details about the Hyderabad venue and the number of participants?
So there are trophies. So we do the city leg and we do the national finals. So for each state, across 5 categories, and 5 for boys and 5 for girls, there are winners who emerge, and there's a trophy for the winners and the runners-up, and there is a participation certificate for all the children who participate, irrespective of whether they played on the first round or they reached the finals or not. The schedule for, if you see the schedule for all the cities, I think it's outside, but we've seen the most hotly contested matches happening in Hyderabad and in Bangalore. So that's where we see a lot of kids and talent who come up, and they're equally, actually more fierce when they step up on the mat. They may be very humble when they're off the court, but on court, we've seen one of the most fiercest matches happening here in Hyderabad and in Bangalore. Thank you.
Regarding the details, like venue and how many entries have you got? Or is there any deadline still going on?
So the way it happens is there's a registration process, and the registration process opens and closes basis the dates against each of the city. And we run the process where we promote the earlier cities first, and then it's almost a 2-month long journey. The finals are on 10th of November in Delhi. As of now, we sit pretty good. We've already crossed registration on day 1 today when the tournaments are starting, which is more than 50% of what we did in the entire time. So we're going to try and stay true to break the only world record, which is our world record, and try and do it this year again. Thank you.
So, hi, here. There are many sports, but what made PNB MetLife to choose badminton? And what's your vision in future also?
Thank you for that question. So badminton, as you, apart from the fact that I used to play a bit, but if we look at data, badminton is the second most loved sport in India, played sports in India. A lot of kids play it, but a lot of parents also play it. And the grown-ups, play. Even if they're not playing competitive matches, they are playing for fun or for health. So it was almost a choice that we said, if not cricket, then badminton. As I said, and we discussed all the other things. This is about PNB MetLife's contribution to the community. This is about living our vision. Karo bado sapne ki tayari. This is about us encouraging kids to start dreaming big. And the participation so far has proved us wrong. Has proved us right that this is the right sport to choose, and it's spread very well. And I'm very glad that we have reached this stage today. So thank you.
Lastly, for Satvik and Chirag, Satvik, I want you to speak in Telugu. Okay. See, బ్యాడ్మింటన్ అనేది ఖర్చుతో కూడుకున్న ఆట. చాలా మందికి ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంటుంది, బట్ దే కాంట్ స్పెండ్, రైట్? సో దాని గురించి మీరేమంటారు?
సో ఇనీషియల్గా
మీ లైఫ్లో అది ప్లే అయింది, ఐ మీన్ అది.
ఇనీషియల్గా నేను కూడా అదే స్టేజ్ నుంచి వచ్చాను. సో నాకు చాలా కష్టమైంది. సో అకాడమీలో జాయిన్ అవ్వడానికి. సో నాకు బ్రదర్ కూడా ఉన్నాడు, బ్రదర్ కూడా స్టడీయింగ్ దట్ టైమ్. సో ఇద్దరిని నేను స్పోర్ట్స్లో ఉన్నాను, కానీ అకాడమిక్ ఫీ పే చేయాలి ఎలాగన్న సిచ్యువేషన్లో నేను ముందుగా చెప్పినట్టు ఫాదర్ మదర్ ఫిగర్ ఇట్ అవుట్ సమ్హౌ. వాళ్ళిద్దరూ ఇప్పుడు దాకా కూడా ఫైనాన్షియల్గా ఎప్పుడు నా దాకా రానివ్వలేదు. వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇట్ హ్యాపెన్ బిట్వీన్ దెమ్. సో వాళ్ళిద్దరే అడ్జస్ట్ చేసుకుని సమ్హౌ దే అడ్జస్ట్. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు దాకా కూడా ఫైనాన్షియల్గా ఎప్పుడు కష్టం రానివ్వలేదు. నాకు ఏం కావాలన్నా ఎప్పుడైనా అన్నీ వచ్చేలా చేశారు. బ్రదర్ హైదరాబాద్లోనే ఉండి చదువుకునేవాడు ఇంజనీరింగ్. సో నేను అకాడమీలోనే ఉండేవాడిని అప్పుడు. సో నాకు ఏదైనా కావాలన్నా ఇమీడియట్గా అన్నయ్య వచ్చేవాడు, చూసేవాడు. ఏమన్నా ర్యాకెట్ కావాలన్నా, షూ కావాలన్నా. ఇనీషియల్గా టోర్నమెంట్స్ ఆడడానికి కూడా చాలా కష్టమైంది మాకు. సో స్లోగా అకాడమీ నుంచి సపోర్ట్ వచ్చింది. సో స్లోగా నేషనల్ క్యాంప్లోకి వచ్చాను. ఫ్రమ్ దెన్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ టర్న్డ్ ఇన్ ఎ గుడ్ వే.
హౌ డు యూ కంపోజ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ టు బి కూల్ వైల్ ప్లేయింగ్ ఎ మ్యాచ్? ఐ మీన్ కూల్గా ఉంటారు, లైక్ how it will be? How do you manage at that time?
So it comes with mentor. My mentor is Gopi sir. He's always calm. He's always cool, and I look up to him. So there are many people I look up to him on the game side. So I look up to Roger Federer. He's cool always. I look up to Dhoni. He's cool always. So whatever I see, all the legends, they are as cool as on the field. So I always choose cool. Play a mind game, being cool on court. It helps me all the time. As in Chirag is like Rafael Nadal. He's my opponent. I am Roger Federer. He's Rafael Nadal. So he's always fire. He's Virat Kohli on court. Saurav Ganguly. So it's quite opposite, fire and ice. So it gels us together very well. And I always loves to be on calm side, which makes much more sense for me. I always want to try like that fight side, but it never comes out. It won't come generally also. I want to shout, I want to show them I'm more very scary guy, but it won't come naturally. So it's automatically for me, it's like calm, cool person.
మీరు అమలాపురం నుంచి కదా, సో మీరు జగన్ని కూడా కలిసారు, ఏపీ సీఎం. సో మీకేమనిపించింది అంటే అక్కడ ప్రోత్సాహం ఉందా స్పోర్ట్స్కి?
There is always, ఎప్పుడు 2-3 times కలిసాను సార్ని. సో సపోర్ట్ ఉంది ఆల్వేస్. వెన్ ఎవర్ we get tweets and message, we got a chance to meet him. But రీసెంట్గా నాకు ఇంటికి వెళ్ళడానికి కూడా టైం దొరకట్లేదు. సో ఇట్స్ లైక్ అవర్ కోచ్ ఈస్ వెరీ సిన్సియర్. హీ వోంట్ గివ్ ఎనీ లీవ్ అండ్ ఆఫ్. సో వెళ్ళి మీట్ అవ్వడానికి కూడా ఛాన్స్ ఉండట్లేదు ఈ మధ్యన. రీసెంట్గా నేను వెళ్ళలేదు, బట్ ఐ థింక్ 8 months అయింది సార్ని కలిసి. సో ఐ వాజ్ వెరీ ఎంకరేజివ్. బిఫోర్ ఒలింపిక్స్ ఐ మెట్ హిమ్. సో హీ వాజ్ వెరీ ఎంకరేజివ్. హీ నోస్ కరెక్ట్గా 2 months ముందే మళ్ళీ తర్వాత వెళ్ళాను ఒలింపిక్స్ దానికి. సో అప్పటికి పేరు కూడా గుర్తుపెట్టుకున్నారు. సో అమలాపురం కదా మీది, ఎలా ఉన్నావు బాబు, సాయి కదా నీ పేరు, సాత్విక్ సాయిరాజ్ కదా అని చెప్పేసి చాలా బాగా మాట్లాడారు. సో ఫీల్స్ రియలీ నైస్.
You both are now mentors to such a huge initiative which has got thousands of kids participating. Is that some kind of a pressure to have so many kids, looking up at you, they're trying to emulate what you've been doing, they want to do what Satvik and Chirag have done. So how do you look at this association?
It feels really good, obviously. I think he just said, some days, some of the kids who are playing in this tournament will eventually come up and sit here. So, when I started playing badminton, I had my mentors too. There were people I idolized, and to be sitting here right now and being a mentor to so many kids participating, I think it's life has somewhat come a full circle. So yeah, I hope to mentor as many kids as possible, and I feel in the coming years we have, with the help of championships like these, I think we have many more players, kids coming up and winning medals at the major events.
I think we can wrap up then this beautiful, enriching session with my friends from press and media. Thank you so much for your wonderful questions. And yes, I would like to thank all our esteemed guests here on stage once again. And I would request you all to kindly please proceed for lunch. And then again, ladies and gentlemen, yes, PNB MetLife Junior Badminton Championship 2023 is now open. So spread the word around. And also, my dear audience here, please make sure that you make noise on all your social media platforms. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, dignitaries. Thank you. We can have one last photo opportunity. Friends from media can come a little more forward to get up close pictures. Yes, we can have one-to-one media bites.
స్టార్ట్ చేసిన నెట్టింగ్ నేను పెట్టింది. సో అలాగే ఎంతోమంది ప్లేయర్స్ తయారు చేసే అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ అప్కమింగ్ ఏషియన్ గేమ్స్ ఉంది, బాగా డెఫినెట్లీ కాంటెడ్ 2 months మావేలో వెళ్ళలేదు. మేబీ ఇప్పటి నుంచి అంతా మావేలో వెళ్దాం కోరుకుంటున్నాం. సో దే టు గివ్ 100%.
కొంచెం సైడ్ కొంచెం జరిగి సైడ్ రాలే దాసు పట్టుకున్న లోన్ మనీ వస్తాయి కదా. రెడీ
Firstly, yeah, I'm extremely happy to be associated with PNB MetLife. I think, like you said, I started as a player. I was still a junior. It was taking place in my stadium in first edition. And I think back then I wasn't able to play because I was over the age by then. But I think it's a wonderful initiative to support the players in the grassroots. I think we really need such tournaments to identify talent and actually go on to represent the country.